Style. This is day 4 of our Fit and Free Fitness Challenge. It's a mouthful, I know, every time. All right, today we are doing a Pilates class, and we just need a mat for this class. And we just want to start today by just checking our posture. So we want to push our feet down into the floor. Weight on the tripod of the foot, which is the big toe pad, little toe pad, and heel. You just want to press them into the floor. You should be able to easily lift up your toes and then press them down. We want our knees a little bit soft. So even though we'll have straight knees, we never want to lock out our knees. And then our hips want to be facing forward. We call this headlights on the hips. Sometimes that's a little tricky. Basically, I'm going to exaggerate this, but most of us do a little booty stick out, and we want that down. Slightly tucked, but I hate that word tuck because we don't want to be tucking like this. We just want to draw it down and in. We're going to pull in the belly, so we're just going to bring that belly towards our spine, and then we're going to do a few shoulder rolls, because sometimes when we pull our belly in, our shoulders want to lift. We definitely want to keep our shoulders down to protect our shoulder blades. And then we're just going to lift as tall as we can. We're going to take a nice big inhale, reach those arms up, and then exhale, bring them down. Trying to get that breath all the way down into the belly, and then blowing it out through your mouth. We'll do a couple more here. All right, on this next one, we're just going to hold those arms up, press the shoulders down, take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, we're just going to do a little swan dive down into a forward fold. Just let your head and neck go down towards the floor. We're going to take an inhale here. As we exhale, we'll pull in that belly, stacking that spine all the way back up. Let's do that a couple more times. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to roll all the way forward. Head is going to drop down towards the mat. We're going to pull that belly in towards our spine and come all the way back up. One more. This time as we come down, we're going to give our legs a little hug. So wherever you land, just wrap your hands around your legs. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to roll all the way back up. All right, we're going to do one set of squats just to get ourselves warmed up. I'm going to go this way. We're going to sit back like you're sitting in a chair, pushing that booty back. We want knees to stay over the ankles. We're just trying to stay in that good posture here. We're going to do 5 more. And 4, 3, 2. Here's our last one. We're just going to do a little hold here. And just do teeny tiny. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll it up on 1. And let's just take those feet out wide. Let's just kind of go side to side, get those hips loosened up a little bit. All right, so we're in this wide stance. We want toes pointed away from each other. We're just making a nice big V. You want to be wide enough that you can come down without knees going over toes, but not so wide that you're going to slip out farther into this. We want to keep the upper body nice and tall, shoulders down, and we're trying to engage that core, so pulling in that belly. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're just going to hold on 1. You're going to hold it in this position. We're going to make sure knees are going towards the middle of your foot. We're going to bring our hands together. We're going to go slightly downhill to keep those shoulder blades down. And we're going to take it just towards one knee. We don't want our legs to move. Just the arms going towards that knee. We're going to do 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, bring it to the center for 1. Take a nice big inhale. In case you forgot to breathe, we're going to the other side for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, just take it side to side again. We're gonna make our way down to the mat. So we're gonna come to the end of our mat. We're gonna do some Pilates push-ups. So we're gonna roll down, and you wanna get your hands flat on the mat. You're trying to walk it out with a 1, 2, and 3. You may have to adjust a little. You wanna make sure when you come here, you're in a nice plank position, which is a nice line from shoulders to heels. So you push your heels back, pull in your belly, and squeeze your glutes, and that pretty much will help you get into that position. I'm gonna come down to my knees. We're gonna go down 3, 2, 1, and press up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1. This time we're gonna push all the way up. Walk those hands back towards our feet and roll up. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Nice big inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Block it out to that nice plank position. You can be in full body or knees down for 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Curl those toes, walk it back in, and roll it up. Right, we got 3 more. Walking it out. All right, we got 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, press up. Walk those hands back. Whew, 2 more. Taking it down. All right, walk it out. And we got 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, curl it up. Walk those hands back. Ooh, I am definitely warmed up. Hope you are too. Here's our last one. We're not gonna come back up on this one. We're just gonna do a nice stretch back when we finish. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, and up. And last one. Take it all the way back. Pushing those hips over our heels, bringing the forehead down to the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. And we're gonna come up and into sitting. I'm gonna do my favorite sitting exercise, the spine twist. And this one is just so good for opening up the chest, helping us grow taller with our posture. So my favorite way to do this is hands back, and you want to press your head into your hands, keeping those elbows wide, and just a little tiny twist. Inhale in the center. Help your breath to match. We call this rhythmic breathing. You're going to inhale and a little. We're going to do 8 more. Keep growing tall. 4 more. 1 more each side. Then hold it in the center. We're going to keep our arms like this. You're just going to come down one way and lift. This is a great one for that little muffin top area. Let's do 8 more. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to take one arm across, one arm behind. I want you to think about inhaling and lengthening that spine, exhaling and rotating until you're looking at the shoulder behind you. All right, we'll take one more inhale. As we exhale, we'll come back to center. We're gonna go the other way, bringing that hand across, other hand behind. And then back to center. All right, we are going to just go onto our side from here. You're just gonna make a pillow with your arm. And if you want to, you can bend that knee. This just gives a little more stability. Hand on the hip or hand in front of you. What you want here is to pull in that belly. The only thing you want to move is that leg, staying straight out from your hip. We're gonna start by bringing it forward with a flexed foot, point and pull it back. A little pulse in the front. Five more. And 4, 3, 2. Here's our last one. Then we're going to rotate that leg. So we want toes up, heel down. External rotation, you're going to point up, flex down. You're going to go up slow and down slow. Using that control to get those strong, lean legs here. 5 more. All right, 2 more. And our last one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all sides of our thighs and hip flexors. So we're gonna flex our foot next and just come up a little bit and back down. Your leg is slightly in front of you so that you're not stressing that hip. But you should start feeling this burning a little bit. We'll do a good stretch when we're done. All right, 2 more. Here's our last one. And now we're gonna do an internal rotation. So you're gonna do big toe down, heels up, or toes down, heel up, and tap the big toe on the ground. All right, we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stretch that leg back. We're gonna roll all the way onto our backs. And that leg that was on top is just gonna cross over our bent knee for our figure 4 stretch. And we'll bring that knee in if you can. Take a few breaths here. And then we're gonna roll over to the other side. I'm gonna come up and flip over. However it's easiest for you. You probably wanna see me, so we're gonna make that pillow with our other side. Legs are slightly in front of your body. You can have both straight legs or a bent leg. Hand on your hip or hand in front. We're bringing that leg forward with a flexed foot, point and pull it back. We're gonna do 6 more. And 5. Here's our last one. And then we're gonna rotate that leg. We're gonna point up and flex down. Nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. Using that control. 4 more. And 3, 2, last one. Then we're gonna flex that foot, just come up a little bit. It's even less. That slow, these smaller movements really get those inner outer thighs. The great thing about having strong inner thighs and outer thighs is that it helps us walk a little better, which can help with knee and hip pain. A lot of times sometimes those come from deviations of how we walk and carry ourselves. All right, so we're gonna now internally rotate, so toes are down, heel is up. Little taps here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, we made it. Go ahead and bring that leg back. And then we're gonna roll over onto our backs for that figure 4 stretch. Crossing that leg that was working over the bent knee. You can hold it there or bring that knee in. I'm just gonna take a couple of breaths here. All right, we're gonna give our knees a little hug and just rock back and forth. We're gonna do a single leg straight stretch and then a crisscross. So we're gonna get a little more ab work. You're gonna grab onto the knee and ankle of one leg and then extend the other leg. The ideal position is to look down at your belly button here, kind of tucking that chin up. If you feel this mostly in your neck, then just bring that head back down to the mat. Still a great exercise with the head down. And you just find a breath pattern that works for you, because this is a little quick for one big inhale. So sometimes you inhale for both legs and then exhale for both legs. We're gonna do 2 more with both legs. Here's our last one, and we're gonna relax it down. And we're just rock out your back in the middle. And then we're gonna do a crisscross here. So legs are pretty much gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna bring our hands behind our head and keep those elbows wide. As we bring a knee in, we're gonna bring our shoulder towards that knee to really get that good trunk rotation. Inhale in the center, exhale and twist. This is much slower than the other one. And it's much harder as well. We're gonna do 4 more. Inhale in the center, exhale as you twist. 1 more each side. Here's our last one. And then give those knees a little hug. All right, so we're gonna bring our legs up so they're straight above your hips. Sometimes I sit on my hands because it helps my hips not wobble. Again, we only want our legs moving. We're gonna have an external rotation. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you can see. We want heels together, toes apart. We're gonna point our feet out, flex, bring those legs tight together. This is called a zipper. So unzipping and then zipping. Sometimes legs don't go all the way together, and that's fine. You just wanna make them as long and straight as you're able to. There's a lot of grace in Pilates. We're gonna do 3 more. And 2. Here's our last one. And then we're gonna do our scissor kick. So grabbing onto the thigh or calf of one leg. Again, if you can, bring that head up, tuck that chin, little pulse, pulse, and switch. But you can also do this with your head on the mat. This really gets those nice long muscles in our legs as well as our abs. So we just can't get away from that in Pilates, which is why we love it, right? We're gonna go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're just gonna bring a leg up for a stretch. You can point and flex that foot. Other knee can be bent, or you can have it straight on the ground. We're gonna take this straight leg and just open it to the outside. You can bend the knee here if you need to. And then we're First, you're gonna bring that leg in, give your knee a little hug. And then we'll bring it all the way out. We're gonna get that other side. Point and flex the foot. We're gonna take that leg to the outside, support it as much as it needs to. And you can do this one with a bent knee as well. And we'll bring that leg in, give the knee a hug. And we're gonna take both legs up to what we call tabletop. Arms are gonna extend. We wanna squeeze those legs together as tight as you can. Pull that belly down towards the mat. You're gonna bring those legs to one side, do a little hold. Use that belly to bring them back up and then to the other side. You wanna keep shoulder blades on the mat during this. We're getting that rotation through the trunk. The opposite hip can come up, but the upper body, head to shoulders, is staying pressed down into the mat. This is one of those sneaky exercises that almost gets harder the more you do it, as you get that core trained. We're gonna do one more on each side, and then we're gonna bring those knees all the way down into a spine twist. So on this one, we'll just bring the knees all the way down to the floor. We're gonna look over that opposite shoulder. We'll take an inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna bring those legs up and take them the other way. And then we'll go up. Actually, we're gonna just roll into sitting from our sides here. And we're gonna keep our legs to one side if that's comfortable for you. If you need to do a crisscross, you can do that too. We're gonna do a mermaid stretch. So we're gonna reach all the way over. Nice side bend. So we're gonna slide. You're gonna slide your hand away from your toes. Reach over. We're gonna come back over. We're gonna do a little shoulder stretch here. So we're gonna take it, make a nice line with our hands. We're gonna take that upper hand and just reach it around. You may not be able to get it all the way to the mat. You're trying to press those hips away from your hands. And you should feel it really all the way down your spine. This is a great one for the shoulders. We're gonna do one more. And then we're gonna flip to the other side. And same thing, we're gonna reach towards our toes, up and over, side bend. And then we're gonna slide away from our toes. And then we'll do that again, reaching up. And then reaching away. Whoops, I kind of messed up, didn't I? I always do. I should have a blooper reel for all my challenges. Okay, we're gonna make a nice straight line here. And this time we'll do that shoulder stretch. Pressing away, and then reaching it back up. We'll do two more of these. Here's our last one. And then coming all the way up. Go ahead and just do a few shoulder shrugs, bringing those shoulders up and pressing them down. Lifting up, sitting up as tall as you can. We'll do one more. And we are done for today. I hope you enjoyed this Pilates workout, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, where we get to do a stretch and de-stress. This is I love ending a week with stretching, and I hope you do too. Thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.